All right, today in the Creative Corner, we have a large group who is here to talk about how they are spreading love through literature in Uvalde, Texas. Welcome, ladies, to Create and Hustle, where we like to ask creators how they took their idea and turned it into a business. So welcome to the platform. How are you doing today?
Well,
Good. All right, so can somebody, let us know what you have going on and what the initiative that you have that you're working on?
absolutely. So I'll jump in real quickly. Hello, everyone. Thank you for having us. I'm Laura Mclean Muhammad. I am an independent children's book author. And when the tragedy happened in Uvalde, we combined together as independent children's book authors on one accord, one person learning books, coloring books and journals to the children of Uvalde. We just thought that since it was affecting the littlest ones of us, the most vulnerable ones of us, the ones that we support, that we would come out in a collective level and support them in the best way we knew how, and that was with our books.
Thank you so much. So let me ask you this: why books? I know the tragedy that happened in Uvalde. I worked in the school also, and one of the first schools that I worked in were students who had a lot of emotional learning issues. So why donate books? I know most of you are authors, so give me a little background as to why books and how you guys came together for that collaborative effort.
Well, you can use books as a part of healing, and books can be used in the healing process. As we know that these students have endured so much trauma. And so we have to, books and the stories that books deliver certainly can help with the healing process of that trauma. These children will not only experience trauma just for now, but it's a process, and healing is a process. And through these stories, journals, that can also help them through the process. So that's why literature and stories are so important in that process.
I'll add to that. My name's Charmaine Perry Knights, and what I'll say to Tamara's point as well is that social emotional learning is huge with schools, and we are donating these books because it's going to help them with their self-management and regulation. It's going to help them build positive relationships. It's going to help them with expressing their emotions, handling conflict, and just processing what they're feeling every day, because children don't have the ability or the space a lot of times to really work through the emotions, because someone may see it as negative or it's not adult enough for them to share it. And so all of the books that we are donating really help them to work through their emotions. But we wanted them to see Black and Brown authors donating to that community, because those are the children that are affected.
We're on Create and Hustle on ESPN Richmond 106.1 FM, and we are talking to the ladies who are spreading love through literature and their collaborative effort to send books to Uvalde, Texas. So give me a little bit more about the background as to how you guys came together and the plan to actually attack to make this happen, and what the goal was and where you're standing now.
Laura?
Mute. I guess I'll jump in again. So as the tragedy happened, myself and my illustrator, who's also an author in her own right, Bianca, that's on the call as well, we were kind of talking. We were saddened by what had happened and wondering how our voices could be used and our platform used to support those children. So we thought about other authors, independent authors that were doing the same thing that we were doing, reached out to the authors. Each one of these ladies in the group jumped in immediately, said, yes, I'm on board. What can I do to make sure this thing works to get these books to the children? We've worked very, very hard. Our first goal was to send 600 books. Everyone came out and supported us to make sure we were able to send the 600 books. And then now out and have reached out to our stretch goal of 8. Out that the children of Robb Elementary would combine with Flores Elementary, where there was more children, so a greater need. we had to stretch our goal to make sure that each child in that community, in that district, would receive a book, a coloring book, and so those books. And so now we're just stretching as far as we can to make sure we have enough support for all of the children. And so we just came together as a whole. Nobody said, no, I don't want to be a part. Everybody jumped in, and I mean, have just been working really hard to make sure this project, this mission, this one accord is successful for those children in Texas.
That's a great point. That's a great point. Bianca, I actually haven't heard from you. So in this team collaborative effort, because I know that can be a thing, are you guys all in the same place? And if you're not, like, how is the main way that you're trying to, that you keep this organized, like a, you know, a collaborative effort like this?
Hi, so I'll jump in. So I'm Bianca, and usually I am an author and illustrator. So we all came together communicating on Facebook. However, we are all separated. I live in Northwest Arkansas. Some of the other women are in different states. And so, you know, we collaborate a lot of times through either text message, Facebook Messenger. However, we are all working our areas. We use social media to reach out to others for donations. We go out and reach the local businesses in our own areas to get them to donate as well.
We're on Create and Hustle on ESPN Richmond 106.1, and we're talking about the collaborative effort to send books to the children in Uvalde, Texas, where the tragedy of the mass shooting happened at Robb Elementary School. And we're here with the ladies who are helping to spread love through literature. Now, tell me a little bit how, like, what you guys are looking for as far as like more donations, more like what type of books are you looking for? Give us a little bit of background on that.
So we're not looking for people to donate books. So we will be sending the books that each of us have published. So what we're looking for is a monetary donation. And because we're doing our stretch now, we're looking for that monetary donation through PayPal or Zelle. And certainly we can share that information so you could send it to any of us through those medias. So we are not looking, again, for people to send books, but we are looking for that monetary donation to ensure that the 830 books that we are wanting to send will be sent to Flores Elementary School.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that clarification. All right, so give me your final thoughts on, like, you know, what the goal is. Are we stopping at 800? Is, you know, are 1,000 the next set of goal? Like, what's the next steps as far as like the next process in this?
Sure, I'll jump in. My name is Valerie Tompkins, and I'm an author. So we're not stopping at 830. We'll keep going. So as long as we keep spreading the word and we're getting these sponsors and connecting with different organizations and businesses daily, it's like the sky's the limit. So we will continue to collect. And so, yeah, there's really no, we're definitely open to continuing. And so that's one big point of us not collecting books, because we've already sourced the books. We're really able to have it unlimited. So as many people want to participate and want to help spread the love, everyone is able to partake. So it's really been nice to build community, to make new connections, and to really bridge the gap so that the students can feel our support.
That's excellent. That is excellent. Mush is always here for the kids. Okay.
Yeah.
Always here for the kids. And my last question for you is, you guys are all children authors, or is that what you specialize in, or are those the type of books that you're sending? Are these actual children's books? And what about the books for the parents? Because I know some of them may be struggling as well, trying to take care of a child who has so much trauma, they may not have the tools to deal with that. So are there books as well in this mix included for parents, or are we specifically going for children?
So there are, this is Bianca again, there is a mix of books between the books. There are children's books. Laura has coloring books for kids that are filled with affirmations. Miss Tamara has books that is teaching, you know, kids about COVID and how to walk through that. I have an adult coloring book as well as a journal for little kids. Valerie has a beautiful book about, you know, teaching young girls about different different careers, and Charmaine has coloring books and a journal as well for an adult. So there is a range of books, and again, all of the books are really geared towards, you know, helping to understand your feelings emotionally.
Yeah, I'll just add, it really creates a family dynamic when we're talking about story time or spending time together as a family. Coloring is a great way to bond and talk through different things that are occurring. And story time, it's not just for the child, the book, it's really for the parent, and they can have those difficult conversations, and that's our goal. Many of us have never met in person, but I love that when this terrible thing occurred, we said we're not just going to send our thoughts, well wishes, and prayers. We want to put some action to the table. And so it's really been a collaborative effort across many states, many stakeholders, children's parents, businesses, friends, people we've never met on Facebook who felt our passion, their heart connected with ours, just like yours, for the children, and said, you know what can we do to help? And so this has just been a really great and passionate adventure.
Ladies, any last remarks about the effort and how people can find you? Is there a website for the collaborative effort? And if not, just introduce yourselves again and share your social media and what you may be working on so people can have that and who you are.
So I'll go ahead and jump in first. Again, I'm Laura Mclean Muhammad. I have the I Need You to Know series, which include 2 award-winning coloring books and 1 hardcover book. I can be reached at www.coloringbookqueen.com. And I'm just very proud of what we're doing. I thank you for hearing and seeing us and to spread this message. And then Charmaine will be able to share with you our overall website so people can reach out. You can reach out to us individually and or go to our website to reach out.
Thank you.
Charmaine or anyone?
I'm Tamara Foley, and I am the author of Cassie's Big Change series. And you can reach out to me at education4allnow.org. And you can send me a message and I'll get back with you. And of course, Charmaine will share our link to send for donations.
I'm Valerie Tompkins. I'm the author of the children's book, Girls Like Me. And I can be reached on Instagram and TikTok at author Valerie Tompkins or at www.authorvalerietompkins.com.
Hi, I'm Bianca Anwujwe. I'm the author and illustrator of Fashion Queens, a coloring book filled with affirmations as well as success journals for teen girls. You can find me at www.bianca.com. That is BIEUNKAH. You can also find me on social media at Bianca Illustrations.
Thank you.
My name's Charmaine Perry Knights, the author of Freckled Friends, and I move a lot and that's okay. You can find me on amazinglycharmaine.com or on booksformilitaryfamilies.com. And let me quickly pull up our website so I can tell you.
Okay.
So it's amazinglycharmaine.com/love4lit.
Love for lit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to thank you, ladies, for coming through. And Charmaine, thank you for connecting them with me. Creating Hustle is a show that we like to ask creators how they took their idea, turned it into a business, or turned it into a collaborative effort like this. I really appreciate everything that you guys are doing. You know, kids are important, and in these crazy times that we live in, we can't forget about the kids and how that affects them because we want them to grow into amazing adults. So thank you for joining Creating Hustle. I will talk to you guys soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.